Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Community Remix. I am Ayaka Looter, also known as Looter. Still not familiar with this mod, only played it a couple times. Let's get going here. Obi Sean, how's it going? Glad to see you. What's new? Only got a little bit of time today, unfortunately. Not going to be able to play multiple games. Looks like we're just going to be doing the Binding of Isaac. I don't know who to start as. Everybody seems to always want to pick Isaac. We know that Samson now starts with quote-unquote the sword, as we played with him before. Let's try Cain. I feel good about Cain. Listening to that new music. Oh, I love it. Remix music in this mod is quite enjoyable indeed. Absolutely love it. It might not be better than Danny Baranowski's original track. Oh, chocolate milk. I don't want it. I don't want it. Chocolate milk lets you fire faster, but you have to keep tapping the shoot button. Or you can charge up shots, which is also okay. I'd rather just press and hold to win, to be honest. Spiders caused me a little bit of trouble there, but made it through. Cain, as I'm sure you are probably familiar with, starts with a little bit higher damage than Isaac. Don't go back in there, you were just in there. His tears only shoot from one eye, so they're always straight. They don't go back and forth like the other characters. So his ability to push back enemies is a little better. There's the tick on the first floor. Tick is now an item that you can pick up. I'm not going to blow up the TNT because it will destroy the poop. But in doing so, the poop cannot produce any drops. And as you can see, we just got a penny from that, so that was actually a good decision to not blow up the poop. Poop that has exploded, no drops. I would call that a little known fact, but I think a lot of people actually do know that. I think that sort of made its way out of the woodwork and into the general Binding of Isaac community consciousness. It's no longer a neat bit of a neat little factoid. That's now common knowledge. Still, good to take advantage of it. And nice to actually get a payout, too. Often you take advantage of those little tricks and you get nothing in return. That is often the case. It's going to drop a nub here. I don't think this guy's going to give us too much trouble, but we're only on the first floor. So Deal with the Devil Room chance is set at 0. Meaning that it's not a huge deal if we take a hit here. Not a huge deal at all. We do almost enough damage, just barely not enough damage to one-shot those spiders. A single damage up of any kind will be all it takes to get us to that point. 0.03 damage left on that spider. You gotta be kidding me. Tick, 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 tick. Take down the nub. I'm sure that these spiders were created with a life total that had Cain's damage total in mind. They were designed around Cain not being able to one-shot him. I will take the tears up happily. Love me some tears up, especially with Cain, who already has a pretty decent rate of fire. Getting his tear rate bumped early in the game is a huge benefit. Now, I just need some range on him. To be honest, I believe Cain's range might be the weakest range of all the starting characters. Don't quote me on that. That might not be the case, but pretty sure that is. Let's just avoid the blue ones. Killing the champions last gives us a chance at the champion drop. This is sort of a back and forth little thing that people... Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. It actually does. The last enemy killed in the room impacts the drop. So if the last enemy killed in the room is the champion one, it gives you a chance at attack fly. If the last one in the room is the normal one, it gives you a chance at shoop da whoop. Could use shoop da whoop. I don't have a spacebar item right now, but I would rather have the attack fly just to get it out of the rotation so it doesn't appear in an item room later. Also, it could be troll bomb. It is indeed troll bomb. We got a new card. It's Wisdom. Wisdom takes us to the second secret room, I believe. It's a new card. It's one of the new cards added in the community mod. Fantastic addition, by the way. The Wisdom card, I love it. I love its effect. I love that it exists. I'm very happy to see it, and I hope that it's a sign that it will be in Rebirth, where a lot of the inspiration for the new items in the community mod came from. Not guaranteed to be in Rebirth, of course, you know, you never know until it's out. But it would be nice if that's a sign that is a Rebirth item. Now, I could search for the secret room, the first secret room, There were two likely spots for it. One of them being here. And it is indeed there, so I'm going to look in the other spot. With all this additional money, a trip to the shop may be in order. One more penny would really help, though. I'm going to use the wisdom card here to go to the second secret room. Unfortunately, it's a red heart payout. I was hoping for a spirit heart or a extra health upgrade. The bomb, getting it back is nice. The soul heart, I have those backwards. My apologies. I was looking for a soul heart in the super secret room. We've collected a spirit heart. Happy to have it. It should help protect us against taking damage on the next floor. With no spacebar item, I feel like blue candle is in. And then half off too. I mean, how do you say no to that? Half off blue candle on the first floor. Blue candle lets us chuck a burning fire that will go through bullets and enemies. Do really good damage on contact. It's an amazing item. In fact, it might be one of the most overpowered spacebar items in the game. So it's good to get it, especially on the first floor. Garenko, welcome back. How you been? Good to see you. Got the new music on this floor as well. Absolutely love it. Using a key to open up the golden chest is tempting, but... Oh, jeez. Yikes. That's terrible. Took a hit from that eternal fly right when I walked in. And then to top it off, my neighbor is drilling in the wall. And so I heard like, grrr, as soon as I took a hit. You know what? That wasn't my neighbor. They have been doing a lot of work lately, but I'm pretty sure that was actually my Xbox controller. I mean, that's the first hit I took. Xbox controller's on the ground upside down. Let me grab it and flip it over here. I believe I have it enabled in my Binding of Isaac. They have been doing construction. They're actually installing new plugs in the wall between our two apartments. I was really hoping I could get those new plugs. I asked them. I was like, what kind of plugs are you installing? And I saw, and of course, you know, my Chinese is terrible. So I'm like, this, what is it? And they're like, huh? And I'm like, this, you have. I know, want to. What could it be? And they're like, oh, finally we can figure out what the foreigner's saying. They show it to me, right? And it's those plugs that have the three-prong plug in one hole, and then two USB ports to charge your phones in the second hole. And I was like, oh man, I really want those. I was like, I want. And they're like, I'm so sorry, you can't have. And I was like, no, I know that I can't have, but I'm just telling you that I want it. And of course, they don't understand that because my Chinese, as I said, is terrible again. And so they're like, how do we tell him he can't have it? And I get back to him, I'm like, I can't have. I want. Oh, you want? Oh, yes, of course. Okay. And you can tell it's like, whenever you talk in a foreign language and you're not really 100% on your foreign language skills, there's always that bit of awkwardness, you know, where like, you know you're saying something wrong, but you can figure out what you mean because in your mind you pieced it together properly. As a non-native speaker, you've translated word for word from your language into the sentence that you think makes sense. But then in the other language, the grammar's a little off and the sentence doesn't make sense. But all the key parts are there. It's like one of those situations. Anyway, they're really cheap too. And in my apartment complex, you can install that stuff yourself. Like the landlord's very laissez-faire. Because all the apartments in my unit are all owned by the same landlord and all are basically kind of like just walls that are like it could easily be one house, is I guess the way to say it. If the landlord had designed it to be rented by one person, it could be a single house. Because there's like a hallway that connects all the apartments, and in the hallway is the laundry room that everybody can access, and then each door has a different key card. Anyway, how'd you find out where to get them? They're on Amazon. They're on Amazon. They're pretty good. They have better ones in the States. I've seen the ones that are like 2 plugs, and then between the 2 plugs are 2 USB ports. This is 1 plug and 2 USB ports, so it's a little bit of a cheaper model. This basement too is really calming. The music here is just so relaxing. It doesn't feel like we're in any danger at all. Oh, probably should have killed that in a different spot so I could try and search for a secret room. This guy, however, he's too good to... Oh, no, he will come out. He will come out. Go up, buddy, go up. Push it. Oh, no, you did it! Oh, terrible. I think I could push it, but I picked up the pill instead. Terrible. Wanted to push that over here to check for the second secret room, as I'm sure you are aware. Completely botched it. Let's just forget that happened. Never said I was good at this game. Literally over 500 hours in this game. Never said I was good. New pill. What do we got here? Balls of steel. Great to see that in the rotation. There's a golden key. No bombs. I love how the golden key is now like the E key. I'm not sure if the E is for everything. If the E is for energy, like an E-tank. Like a Mega Man reference. I don't know. But I love it. Big old E on the E key. I think it would be G for like golden key. But like I said, I'm okay with it being E. I got no beef with that. It's one fly. Hey, buddy. What's up? Can I push him into it? I'm a pacifist. Let him kill himself. Ha! It's not pacifism at all, is it? Pushing an enemy into fire? Pretty sure that's not pacifism. Good luck. Now works as intent. That's good to hear. It's great to hear. My apologies. Hang on just a sec. My phone alarm is going off. Let me come over here and turn that off. There we go. So, fix the luck bug, eh? It's good to hear. Good to hear. So, luck does more than just give you tooth shots. It now actually impacts your drop rates and that kind of stuff. Whew, there we go. Half a red heart. I don't need it. No bombs. No keys. Lots of money. Could go to that curse room, but we'll do that after we fight the boss. Blue famine. Good to see. Oh, I just put the candle back away. Wow, that was really bad of me. Let's actually try and hit this guy. There you go. 23 damage with the candle. Pretty good damage. Would love to get a little bit of actual, like, extended contact. There's 223 hits. As you can see, it eats up the tears. Maybe the best thing the candle does is it eats up those tears. Probably could kill this guy faster with just actually shooting at him. He's doing a good job avoiding my BS. There we go. That was a good hit. Eat up those tears with my candle shot. There we go. Come around bottom here. Finish him off from the side. He's done. Deal with the devil. Also, it changes the chance of electric shock from the box of wires. I have not seen the box of wires yet. I've heard about it. I've heard it gives enemies like a yellowy, glowy effect. Would love to pick that up. Damage over time items are always appreciated. Nothing good in that deal with the devil, unfortunately. That does open us up for deal with the angel opportunities. There's our secret room. With no bombs. Funny game. With no bombs, I would lose a whole entire spirit heart going in and out. Let's just take a look. It's 6 cents. I'm not gonna go pick it up. You might say, that's crazy, what are you doing? I did a cost-benefit analysis there. The 6 cents would have cost me half a spirit heart. Decided it wasn't worth it. By leaving the room really fast, I was able to leave during my invulnerability phase. If there had been any nickels or dimes in there, I probably would have ran in and got them. Guppy's head. I don't want Guppy's head. I want Tammy's head. I want to check out the Tammy build. That excites me. Guppy way too often. But Tammy. Never been Tammy. Never been Tammy. I've heard rumors of Tammy's tail. I've picked up Tammy's paw in a previous run. Not sure what Tammy's tail does, but I'm excited to pick it up and get whatever effect it's handing out. I'd love to get that on the go there. Let's take these guys out. Boom, boom. No problem. Bomb drop is nice, but would really love a key. Loving the music on this floor as well. Unfortunately, it's Caves XL, so we're going to be looking for 2 keys, not just 1. However, Caves XL better than Catacombs XL, since my play is not very good. At this point, we're sitting with no damage ups. Should be using the candle way more often since it does so much more damage. You're working on a new transformation. Oh, now that sounds interesting. Something that's not Tammy and not Loki. What would a new transformation be? Maybe you could become Super Meat Boy? You kind of already can with Super Meat Boy fan. Oh, that might have been. Oh, I was going to say that might have been a mistake if he spills his item on the other side of that. that little crevices there could have been problematic. But he gave it to me on this side, so I'm gonna have to make that decision. One blue, one white. I'm not gonna pick that up. I'm not gonna pick that one up. I will come over here and bomb this. I'll wait on this one because I am gonna spend some time with the blood bank. You like that idea, Super Meat Boy? I don't know what you'd get aside from Meat Boy fan to make it happen, but it could be fun. It's Max. Really, that could be good. Max might be like a pure damage build, perhaps. Since Max's head is a damage up, I'm gonna just start putting money into this guy. And let's also get one trinket. Not that trinket, though. Never mind, let's not get a trinket, and I guess we will take this one. Samson's Lock. Not my trinket. Oh my gosh, so much money. He just wants me to play and play and play. You know it's true. Bummer. Not sure what to do with Max's tail. If Max is really powerful, Max's tail could be like another cursed item where enemies do more damage to you. Potentially, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of shooting ideas off the top of my head. Theoretically, I guess it's possible. It could be like a bad item to get. Because if you get Max and it's a huge damage up, Max's paw lets you eat hearts for damage. Max's head obviously gives you damage. Max's tail could be the curse of it, where you deal with stronger enemies. Oh, crap. That was unfortunate. And I can still hear my controller freaking out when I take a hit from a bomb like that. I should just unplug it, but not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Like some type of championship belt-ish thing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe more champions. I would like to see an item where the bosses become more challenging. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna take that. Because we can't re-roll it. We'll just roll with it. I'm gonna leave... Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on the ground. It's by the arcade. I'm probably coming back to the arcade, so... 2 bombs and a key for this. I don't think so. Not yet. This is a new item. I haven't seen this one. It appears to be a sewing needle with blood on the tip. Let's check it. It hurts, unidentified. Did my range go down? My range is already crap. My mouth has been sewn shut. Oh, that's gross. I love it. In a morbid sort of way, I absolutely love it. It appears that my damage has gone up. We'll actually confirm that now. It is indeed a pretty big damage up from the look of it. Went from 4.2 to, oh, that was terrible, to 6.4. So that was a pretty big damage up. But I don't know what the downside was. Maybe there was no downside from that. Maybe that's just a pure upgrade. Could be a range down. My range is already bad, so maybe not. I just keep rolling here. Take this guy out, take that guy out. 2-shotting these guys is nice. Before the damage up, I would have been 3-shotting them. Health is in a pretty tight spot, but maybe that tinted rock, the soul rock, can help me out. Just clip him around the corner there. There you go. Bomb this guy, open it up. The small rock. Another damage up and tears up at the cost of a little speed. I'm okay with this. Let's go fight our boss. Whoa, get out of there. Raising the candle up high might have been a little premature there. You don't want to get hit by that opening shot when you first walk in the room. Thanks to the candle, not a problem. The damage up's definitely going a long way too. Here's our Super Meat Boy. Circling around, hanging out with us. It's nice to have somebody to chat with, when you're exploring the depths of the caves under your mom's house, under your bedroom. You don't want to get lonely. Lose a little bit of sanity if you get lonely. Some sort of a don't starve element going on there. It's not actually true at all. Isaac doesn't suffer from insanity. Or perhaps he does. I don't really know. I've never really given the quote-unquote story of the game a lot of thought. Do I want little Chad? I think I do not. Let's check out our angel room. Are you kidding me? Sacred Heart, damage plus homing tears, shot speed down. I haven't seen Sacred Heart in maybe, I want to say like 90 or 100 playthroughs of The Binding of Isaac. It's been a long time since I've seen Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart also apparently fills up our health. I didn't realize that was the case. It's a full heal as well, from the look of it. Or at least it's a health refill of some level. It's a good find. That is a great find. And we are now doing almost as much damage as a candle with our tears. And our rate of fire is pretty high. We just need some range. That's all we're missing. And some health. Health would be nice too. There we go. The range would give these homing shots more time to spin around. It's a good find. It is a great find. Happy to see it. Is this a one run? Honestly, I'm gonna say probably yes. We still don't have the health necessary to guarantee that's the case. Now that we have damage like this, it might make sense to give up the blue candle since our shots are able to shoot much faster and do basically blue candle level of damage. I'm gonna keep blue candle because it eats up the tears and it can be used on some bosses to sort of quote unquote glitch your way into victory. You had to go AFK for a minute. Say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You missed blue candle, that's about all you missed. Or you missed Sacred Heart, I should say. Yeah, I got Sacred Heart from the angel room after the boss. After both bosses. It was a great pickup. I've just been singing its praises. That's about all you've missed. Shot speed down, homing tears, massive damage up. You missed the part where I said I haven't seen it in about 90 or 100 playthroughs, which would be probably about 90 to 100 hours of gameplay, because each run usually lasts about an hour. I haven't seen it in that long. And I don't just mean I haven't got it. I also mean I haven't seen it. I watch Green9090 play The Binding of Isaac with Zen and Cyrene. I watch Alpaca Patrol play The Binding of Isaac. I watch Northern Lion play The Binding of Isaac. I watch a couple other smaller streamers play The Binding of Isaac. I've seen Trump play The Binding of Isaac. And I haven't seen this item in so long I almost forgot it even existed. The only person I've seen get it is probably BizSnap in one of his quote-unquote glitch runs where he just basically says, I'm going to get it. Waits for a curse room that has angel items, uses D20 spawning pedestals, and then re-rolling the item pedestals in a room that's guaranteed to get. Yeah, I kind of love this game. I didn't realize how much Binding of Isaac I actually watch until I started listing off all the people I watch play the game. And then I play it too. And there are times where I play it because nobody else is playing it. And there are times where I'm like, I want to play The Binding of Isaac. Nah, I'll just watch 2 or 3 other people play runs of it. You know, it's kind of my jam. Binding of Isaac is kind of my jam. Kind of my thing. I really enjoy it. Which is a shame, in a sense, because I love it so much that I don't play other games. And there are a lot of good games I should be spending my time playing. But I often sit down and go, I'm going to play, I have 2.5 hours, I'm going to play something. That was terrible. And I go through my list of 400 Steam games, or 450 Steam games, and nothing really pulls at me. All these indie games I've supported that I don't have any interest in actually trying out, games I buy and I watch other people play and then I don't want to play myself. Bundled games where I buy a bundle with 8 or 9 games to support the developers, but I really have no interest in the games. I'm a collector. I'm not really a gamer. I'm a collector. There are way too many potential secret room locations, but let's just check a couple of them. There we go. There's Northern Lion right there. Hey, buddy. I saw your run of Isaac today. Saw you became Guppy again. Why you always be Guppy, bro? Why you always be Guppy? Every time, man. Every time. Nah, that's not true. It's pretty often, though. It's pretty often. When you play to win, Guppy is a surefire way to do it. That is for sure. Oh my gosh, just stop hanging out with money and start giving me something else. Like a pill. Yeah, a new pill. Let's check it. Oh, it's Friends to the End. We're trying to do the, and I might have actually pulled it off there. The glitch where if it's a telepill, you actually get to take your card with you. It looked like I picked it up at the right time. because the Friends to the End didn't appear until after the tarot card name appeared. So I think I got that timing down. Yeah, let's just bomb this guy. Boom, boom. The same way you play it all the time. Yeah, it's such a fun game. There's something about it. I love roguelikes. I love twin stick shooters. And it obviously is both. It hits something in my mind. It just clicks. I just love it. Let's not drag the bomb. Good. Let's come over here and let's not drag this bomb either. Good. I will use a key on this. That was totally not worth it. Not at all. Not even a little. With all these hearts lying around. But I'm so lazy. I am so lazy. Let's just play down this guy. I'm at half a red heart. And then we'll leave. After I pick this guy up. Nickel is nice. And I have enough bombs to justify blowing it up too. So I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. The red heart. We'll pick up this combo heart, which I, by the way, love the combo hearts. Yeah, transforming into Guppy is like a 99.95% chance for a win/victory. Let's pick this one up. I'm not sure if that other heart is accessible on the way. If you lose with Guppy, it's either because you got Guppy without getting 9 lives, or you just have no health at all. I'm not going to take little Chad. Don't like him. I don't think he's worth it. Not for me anyway. He's not worth it to me. I'm not a huge fan. Let's get going. Strength card. Should be good. Used to hate the dead cat. You know, I still kind of... I don't hate it. I dislike picking it up sometimes. Because when you run out, when you're like at the end of your life, you're at a boss, the boss kills you, have 1 heart container. And it's like, well, not gonna win. So now I just have to sit here and die. But now that I've gotten a little better at the game, I'm like, now I have 9 chances to pull off a perfect win. And it's completely possible. There's nothing stopping you from getting a perfect win in any situation. You can perfect win Isaac, you can perfect win Blue Baby, and it gives you 9 tries to do that. Get the key. Perfect. Always a little nervous about those sideways, diagonal walking situations, but we pulled it off, no problem. Oh, hey Judgment, how's it going, buddy? Let's just pay you a little visit here. I think Judgment's usually worth the money. Almost always. Why didn't your soul heart turn into a bonus heart? I think it did. I think I had 2. I just got another soul heart. Because of this room's blessing. Pretty sure I only had 2 hearts. Before I think I had 2 red hearts. It converted into a heart container. And then I got another soul heart. Because it's like a blessing of something or another. I wasn't really looking. I had to admit it. I was looking at my phone. I was checking the time. This guy's taking all the money. But I think that's like blessing of piety that gives you the extra soul heart at the beginning of a floor. It's like a curse, except for it's a positive curse. What do we got here? Pills, pills, pills. Let's take the ball of steel first. What's this guy? I didn't actually use it. Oh, it was telepill and I mistimed it because last time I went too late. So I tried to go a little too early. That's fine though, I like telepills. I enjoy the effect. I like the random teleport. I will take this, I will go up there and get the rest of those pills. Oh, slide through that. Actually add them in 12 at night before the mod came out. Really, so that was like a last minute decision. Blessings, last minute decision. I think they're okay. I always thought the curses were a little meh. I like the curse with the bigger floor. Because then you have more rooms, more chance to get consumables, and I usually like to clear out all the floors. Let's use the telepills again. And not worth it. But I'm not sure. I've only ever seen the blessing of give you an extra soul heart at the beginning of the floor. I've never seen Elder Blessings. I'd like a blessing of frugality. Frugality, something like that. That makes everything in the shop cheap. I think that would be a cool blessing. XL is awesome. XL is okay sometimes. It does take away one of your potential. What was in there? Was there nothing in there? I must have killed whatever spawned like instantly. What was I saying? I like the fact that both bosses are back to back. I don't like that you only get one deal with the Devil Room. It kind of sucks. Right down the frugality prison. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a stupid idea. You know, I'm not a game designer. I only really play 1 or 2 games. So maybe my suggestions are absolute bullshit. Ow, that was terrible. But maybe it's okay. I don't know. You have to ask. You have to crowdsource a couple other people. If you like it, then maybe it's okay. Maybe it's pretty good. It'd be nice to see in the old Binding of Isaac, like really, really old, like pre-Wrath of the Lamb, shops could also have item room items. Maybe it'd be cool to bring that back. I know there's a shop pool and an item room pool, but maybe a blessing that lets you pick up item room pool items in the shop might be okay. Or like a blessing that combines the pools for a floor. I don't know. Maybe. All right, let's keep going. Over here, take this guy out. These hangmen can be really tough, but when you've got the Sacred Heart, they're not so bad. We've got 2 luck up pills so far. So this might be really, really, really useful. Yeah, those teeth look pretty big. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure. They're probably a little bit more common. Not a ton more common. Let's pop open the library. Book us in, I like to see. Our key back. Pick it up. I sure did. And there's no harm picking it up. It's always a benefit to have. As far as I know, I don't think Tooth Shot ever is a negative. Might as well take it. I was hoping for like every shot to be Tooth Shot. Like about 6 or 7 luck up pills might make that happen. Maybe. Oh, this guy doesn't stand a chance. Samson's Lock or the push pin. Samson's Lock, I believe, is chance for rage activation on a kill. Push pin is a chance for your tears to become spectral, like that tooth right there. Maybe this one's better. All right, let's look at the shop. Book of Revelations. Do I want to pay for that? No. Samson Lock is bad. The chance is too low. That's good to know. It's good to know. We'll take the push pin then. We'll be confident in our decision to take the push pin. Push pin, probably not that great either, but who knows? I mean, maybe once in a while it can be somewhat useful. Oh, wow. Thank you, meat boy. Got my back, meat brother. Book of Revelations. Do I want it? I will get another meat boy if I use it on this floor before I go into the boss room. I don't know if I want another meat cube. Well, anyway, I got another cube of meat anyway, so never mind. Whoa. I was gonna say, I don't want another cube of meat, but I guess I'm getting it anyway, so might as well just deal with it. Bam. Do I take it, though? That's the real question. Do I even want it? Actually really do take it. All right, I'll take it. I'll go back and I'll take the book too. No, I'm not gonna take the book. Do I want the book? Full Meat Boy. Yeah, you know, this could be a full Meat Boy run. I really like the candle, but I'm not even using it. So yeah, you know what? Passing on the candle. Yeah, he's no longer an orbital. Frees up an orbital slot. It's true, right? Now I can have an extra orbital. Unfortunately, there's no orbitals lined up. Orbital free. Orbital free. Bam! 66.96 damage. Why can't it be 3 damage more? Ah! Sorry. That's in poor taste. Hilariously poor taste, am I right? Nah. Let's take the pill. It's tears up. Happy to have more tears. Look at this just stream of holy tears and teeth. This one is Sister Maggie, but I swear they changed her. She looks so different now than I remember her looking. It feels like she looks different. Maybe she looks the same. Maybe she's always looked the same. Maybe I'm just crazy. I think she looks different. I'm pretty sure she looks different. 95% sure that she looks different. But it is indeed Sister Maggie. She's lumpier for some reason. Yeah, I think she is. Like, on this one, she looks... Not sure why they did that. I don't know. Maybe so you can tell the difference between her and Chad. Maybe they thought they looked too similar. I don't know. Let's just move on. Not sure why they did that. I don't know either. No clue. Let's take these guys out. So fast. So fast. And just keep going here. Meat Boy's contact damage, I think, is too low. The spinning meat does more damage than the whole entire boy. You know what I mean? Like, the boy should do as much or more damage than just his cube. I'm going to take this. I think this is a better choice for us. The Pinky Eye. Let's check this out. It is not worth our time. We're going to head on out. Look at these guys. You can see the Pinky Eye not really panning out with very many poison shots. But that's fine. Could go fight the boss right away. I would rather do a little bit more exploration. We're only at 3 keys. Would like to have more keys than that going into the womb. Also, don't want to forget my Eternal Heart there. 66.96 damage. Those tooth shots, pretty deadly. Pretty deadly. Don't want to go in there. I don't really have the money for it. You never know what you're going to find in there. Probably greed. In fact, almost guaranteed to be greed, right? Unless there's another mini-boss somewhere. Such as in the secret room, where there could be greed hiding. Let's just move on up, over, down. Probably gonna want to look for the secret room with 19 bombs. No reason not to. There we go. With 21 bombs, no reason not to. Check out those walking vaginal sprayers. Flies are down. 1 key drop. Glad to see it. Mob trap room, probably going to be worth our time. Even if it's a golden chest, I think I'll open it. Book of Rev. Popping it again. We're now at a full set of hearts. There's the teleporter. Unfortunately, we don't have D6. Would have loved the skeleton key instead. Were holy tears added in this mod? No, it's just one of the rarest items in the game. Sacred Heart. Only available through angel rooms, and it's something like a 1% chance for an angel room to spawn this thing. It's ridiculous. It's so low. The odds of it are just minuscule. So we were incredibly lucky to get it on this run. Let's check here for a secret room. I don't want to be backtracking. Lucky first check, but only 3 cents. Not so lucky after all. Let's bomb through here. We have more than enough bombs to make this work for us. Kill this guy off. We just got another bomb. Champions, could you please drop something else? Rooms, could you please drop something else? I'm having way too many bombs. Way too many. With 8 cents, 3 keys, I'm not going to go. Would you like to know one of the possible future items? I would love to know an item that you're considering adding to the game. I would love to know. Please share your knowledge with me. Is it the Jawbreaker? I saw that picture. I'm guessing Jawbreaker is going to be like Guppy's hairball. That's my guess. Or are you thinking a different item? Oh, just stomp on the teeth, Mom. Stomp on those teeth. She's done. Oh, I can hear the angel room. I heard it spawn, and I can't get to it. Oh, let me in. Let me in the angel room. I know it's there. No, it's there. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's here. Oh my gosh. Broken neck. Takes the appearance of a bloody hammer. Isaac only shoots diagonally, making a loud neck snap noise when picked up. Item tag feels funny. Diagonal shots only. Now that would be really cool. In fact, that is such a cool mechanic. I would love to see that added as a starting item to another character in the game. A diagonal shooting only character. Because that mechanic is just, it changes the way the whole entire game is played. It would be a fantastic challenge run item, or just a great item in general. That is an amazing idea. It's a fantastic idea. I would love to see that. Would absolutely love it. Only trick I'm thinking in my head is, so if I hit left, is it up and left or down and left? If I hit up, is it up and left or up and right? If I hit right, that'd be a brain bender right there. Yeah, a new character with that would be cool, or a challenge run, because it completely changes the controls of the game in a way that no other item I can think of actually does. I'm going to use the Book of Rev here. Maybe get our extra final cube of meat. High Priestess or Strength. I guess I'll take the Strength. High Priestess might be more useful. Mind explodes. I know, right? My mind explodes thinking about it. I guess there's no reason you can't change some of the challenge runs. The old challenge runs weren't really much of a challenge. Or just a whole new character. Oh, jeez. How would that work with, like, I mean, you want to get homing tears so bad with that because aiming would be very difficult. I'll use a bomb for this. Should have left the room so it blows up all the rocks, but who said I was playing perfect? Flash. Spacebar item. Take the appearance of the Macromedia Flash logo. Causes a fake action script error and a crash, turning all enemies into item drops or other enemies from the current floor. 5-room charge. That could be good. That'd be really good. That sounds fun. That sounds really cool. That's a good idea. You've got some great ideas for this game. How hard is it to add those things into the game, though? I bet it's a challenge. I'm not much for programming, but in the past, when I was in university, I took a class in it and did terrible. It's so hard. It's so difficult to go from concept to actual, product. At least for me. So, really impressed with everything that you've done so far. And what's to come. So at this point, I think we're guaranteed to have a fight with a horseman on this floor. Could be the Headless Horseman or Conquest, though. That sometimes seems to happen. Oh my gosh, so much damage! And the pushback, too, stopped his charge. Doing enough damage to actually stop his charge. Crazy. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible. What am I doing? Get out of there. There we go. Old Bob 12 said some of them were basically impossible, and making a lot of them on a huge list. I think this might be a one run. Yeah, it is a one run. It definitely is. I mean, how do I lose this with this much damage? At this point, this is just a background to what's actually going on. The game is already won, I think. It'd be nice to be able to fly. That'd be a plus. A little bit more damage could be nice. There are still some damage items I haven't seen or picked up. Would love to get some Tammy items. Tammy items still completely the pinnacle of my interest. Another Balls of Steel pill. Yeah, I think it's over. I think you put a checkbox in the one win little, you know, category on your spreadsheet there. Finish it off. Oh my god. Thank you, Meat Boy. I think Meat Boy got. Oh, that was still active. I think Meat Boy got the kill on that turret. Do I want to go in there and get this? It might push me back into the spikes. In fact, I might take 2 hearts of damage getting to it. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh, yep, that was terrible. Terrible. Yeah, that's how you do it. Little X in that box. Take out your Scantrons. A for 1. B for lost. You know which one to check. Ow. Get that key. I didn't realize we're kind of low on keys. Let's come over here and take a peek. Oh, game, why do you do it to me? I'm kind of low on keys. Ooh, I could get that chest. It's only 2 keys. What if the chest has 3 keys inside of it? Hey, it's my buddy NL. Not actually my buddy. I don't really know him. We've occasionally exchanged some Twitter messages. But happy to see him here. Take his fortune cookie. Yeah, NL. When I first discovered NL, he was an English teacher in Korea. And I was an English teacher in Taiwan. We have a little bit of a bond there. A little bit of a bond. Oh, that was terrible. Finish this guy off. Got the poison damage on him. 1 tooth, come on. Oh, really? Almost. Yeah, I'm still an English teacher in Taiwan. He, however, is not still a English teacher in Korea. He gave that up to do YouTube full time. It's Krampus. Ow. Lump of coal I will happily take. My range never, this entire run, never improved. Range is still absolute crap. Still terrible. These guys should not be a problem at all for us at this point. And there you go. 1 more. Oh, really? Wasn't even paying attention. I can get away with not really paying attention. I can spend more time looking at the chat because this is a 1 run. Pretty sure. The hilarity is when I actually end up losing this run. Am I going to the chest? I think I have to go to the chest, right? If I go down to Shoal, the chest appears. Man's Laughter, how's it going? Tell me the next time you do this shit. I do this shit every day, man. Well, except for Wednesdays, my time, which are, what, Tuesdays American time. Let me take that. What am I even doing here? What am I even hoping to get? Actually, let me just blow these things up. I have enough bombs. Let me just blow these things up. Boom. 1 key is nice. The hearts I don't need. Second key is nice. There you go. I got exactly what I wanted. All the keys. With 5 keys, we're now fully capable of opening everything up on the chest. Do I want to go to the cathedral or do I want to go to Satan? With this type of build, I think we should go to the cathedral. Satan would not stand a chance against us. Champion version of that guy. Flat Penny. Pinky Eye's done nothing for us, so let's just take the flat penny. Don't think it's going to be of much use either, but might as well. Might as well take it. 2 more. Game, could you give me another silver? I don't want your silver platter, okay? I want your gold platter. Bust out your platinum ware, okay? I'm tired of you giving me the game on the silver platter. I ain't said hey in like forever. Man's laughter. It's been a long time. It's been a long road. Wish I had used to donate to this. Just don't even, you don't have to. You don't have to. Just being here is enough. More people should watch your stream. People used to. People used to. But I gave up streaming for about 6 months. And I lost my community because I was gone for too long. There was a day when we used to have upwards of 50 people doing Dark Souls streams. But those days, my broadcast time, it's terrible for that kind of stuff. Because I broadcast in the middle of the night now. Middle of the night in America, anyway. Middle of the day here in Taiwan. But I appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want. You don't have to donate. There's a thing down at the bottom for a camera. I'm actually buying the camera anyway. I've set up a donation link like a month ago to get money to buy a camera. Because the big thing before I left to come back to Taiwan was, when I get to Taiwan, guys, I'm going to have a camera. We're going to do nightly broadcasts. I got to Taiwan and I lived in a shared dorm. And there was no privacy. And so I couldn't broadcast. So I did YouTube videos a little bit, but even that was really difficult to do because you can't talk. You're in a shared dorm. It's always loud. Never any privacy. Finally got my own place in March, but then I was teaching 6 days a week, and some days teaching for 8 hours a day. It was terrible. I was teaching so much. Finally got my schedule sorted out. Today's Monday here in Taiwan, and I have a class tonight from 7 to 9. And it's the last time I'm teaching this class. Once I'm finished, that was terrible. Once I'm finished tonight, I'll have Mondays off, completely off. I'll have Sundays off. Saturdays I teach from 8 in the morning till 6 at night. Every other day, I teach 5 to 9 at night, 5 at night to 9 at night. So every other day I have time in the day. But I like to spend some of my days catching up on my reading, doing lesson plans, pursuing other interests. But I'm going to try to add about 2 to 3 hours of gaming. Basically, I'll be a Monday to Friday, all day Sunday, all day Monday streamer. Oh my gosh, dog food. I really needed that health so bad. Thank you so much there. Appreciate that. Not. Then you fucking move away. Fleep ain't done shit. Really? Fleep hasn't done anything? Occasionally I get emails saying he started streaming, but he starts streaming at the worst times for me. Dilly Dally? I didn't even know Dilly Dally was still around. I haven't seen Dilly Dally in forever. It is really intense. My teaching, I take it pretty seriously. Hard to believe I don't do anything really seriously, but I take my quote-unquote job pretty seriously. I call it a quote-unquote job because really, it's just I go into the classrooms and I play games with the kids. Teach them English. But really, it's not my job that I've taken really seriously. It's sort of like my quote-unquote life that I've been taking pretty seriously. When I was first started streaming, I was engaged. I was going to be married in like a month. People that were here at the beginning, like Man's Laughter, know that that whole marriage thing fell apart. My fiance decided not to leave Taiwan to come visit me in America, to come live with me and start her education. Got her into school, got her into university. She was set to start a new life in America. Basically the immigrant's dream, right? You know, find a sugar daddy, move to America, get the visa, get citizenship, go to our amazing universities in America, start her life. Start our life together. I took a job in medical to help her get through medical school. Job I hated at a desk. And a week before our wedding, she called and said she got cold feet. Took a long time to get over that. And that's when I really started streaming a lot because I was really like super lonely, super depressed. And went back to my hobby that I had as a kid, which was gaming. Was never good at it. Still not good at it. But it was my love. My love was gaming. And so I went back to it. And, you know, like the warm, I don't know, the warm side of the bed, it welcomed me back in with open arms. Gamed a ton. Did the broadcasting stuff. Because, you know, if you're going to game, you might as well game with people. So it's not a social isolation. It's more like a social activity. Got my life sort of back together, saved up a bunch of money, paid off the wedding that I never got to enjoy. Moved back to Taiwan. Went back to learning Chinese. And now I have a really great girlfriend here. We're living together. She works 7 in the morning until 6 at night, so she works a ton. I work very little. I work maybe 4 to 6 hours a day. She works 8 to 10 hours a day. But because I'm an English teacher, I make like way more than she does. So she works really hard. And I work not as hard, but pretty hard. And together, we're saving a ton of money. And my money pays for all the bills. Her money goes into savings. And we're going to be going to Japan in a year. And we had an agreement that if we're both happy in a year and a half, then we'll consider getting married. So, because she wants to be married, I want to be married. But we're both a little nervous about it. I'm scared of getting married because of my past experience getting screwed over in the, you know, in the 12th hour. Is that what they call that? The final hour, the 12th hour, getting screwed over in the at the last minute. She's nervous because she's pretty young. She's only 22. I'm 29. So there's an age difference there. I want this. It's also a culture difference because she's Taiwanese, I'm American. We don't always understand each other. Both from a linguistical standpoint, there are times where my Chinese is not good enough to understand what she's saying, and her English isn't good enough to understand what I'm saying. But more than that, it's a cultural difference because she's from the south of Taiwan, which is a much more traditional place, a much more customs and, you know, what's this? Wisdom. Ah, the second secret room. Love this card. I'll take it. I don't need the flat penny anymore. But anyway, we're really happy together. Things are going incredibly well. Neither one of us wants to screw it up. We're living together, which goes against all customs. Her parents are very open-minded, but also very traditional too. So the fact that we're living together and we're not married, like, kind of blew their mind. Like, how can that be? You know, it's not like the same as in like the West when you're quote unquote living in sin. It's like why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Not oh, that's spiritually or morally wrong. You know, mentality. So it's a changing world for me. It's a changing world for me. And you know, that's why I don't get to broadcast as much as I wish I could. It's also why I feel really terrible about taking any donations. Because, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I won't be around for a week. I'll feel terrible. I'll feel like, oh, you know, you paid to, you know, to be entertained by me, and then I'm gone. Terrible. I feel like ultimate scum. All that being said, the real point was, there will be face cam coming up here in maybe a week or two. I did just buy a Logitech C525, I believe it is, camera, 720p video, built-in mic, autofocus, light correction, green screen support, compatible with Windows 8.1, English and Taiwanese menus. Oh, wow, it's gonna be great. I'm probably just gonna point it out the window so people can actually see I'm in Taiwan. The stuff I see out my window, pretty crazy. This stuff is gonna be super confusing just in general. We'll have to go through a whole bit. Yeah, you know what? This was like a year ago. This was like a year ago. So things have gotten much better since then. If you go back to my YouTube channel and you look at some of my first uploads, you can actually like watch the decline. It's terrible. It's horrendous. It's like, hey, I'm really excited. I'm doing a broadcast of Spelunky. Oh, it's great. And then like, I haven't heard from her. I'm really nervous. The wedding's in 2 weeks. And then it's like, oh God, it's over. Oh, my life is over. This is gonna be my last YouTube video. You're never gonna hear from me again. I'm sorry guys, it's all over. Camelot has fallen. You know. But whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Unless you're in Dark Souls. In that case, whatever doesn't kill you steals your souls. So that was really fast. That was perhaps the easiest non-knife run. Oh, there's technology. Do I even want that? I don't even want that, right? Because it'll make my tears so much weaker. And it's technology too. So it's a damage down. Malware-ridden computer. Man's laughter. You should probably get that checked out. Dat malware. Sacred Heart makes this game so easy. Yeah, don't take it. It's a what? 0.6 damage multiplier or something, 0.6. So I don't want it. Let's just move on. Pass between those guys. Sacred Heart plus the teeth. I mean, the teeth are sort of the unsung hero. The occasional triple damage crit is just really, really powerful. Definitely don't take Tech 2, it's horrible. All right, I'm passing it up. We've got Meat Boy, we've got Sacred Heart, we've got the teeth, we've got great damage, the rock, the sewing needle. It's just going great. Poof. Kane's Eye occasionally gives us the compass. I would like to see this trinket redesigned. This trinket's trash. Maybe phone work better. Men's laughter! Using the phone. Using that cell phone. Here in Taiwan, the cell phones are pretty amazing. I don't know what the cell phone scene is like in America anymore. It's been like 6 or 7 months since I've left. But, I seem to remember data caps were a big deal before I left. Probably still the case. What would you want added to it, to Kane's Eye? You know, if you pick up Kane's Eye in your cane, something special should happen. It might be impossible, but I think, like, it's his eye, right? Like, his eye patch should disappear or something. I don't know. He should get double rate of fire because it's his eye. And he lost it, and it's his, and he gets it back. As for if other characters get it, maybe it should just be like a Tears Up 2. It's an extra eye. Maybe it should be like a triple shot, like occasional triple shot, because it's an extra eye. I don't know. I'm just shooting stuff into the wind. But it's really underpowered. Overpriced. Like the cactus and going to town on it. In Taiwan, I love the cell phones. I pay $800, 800 Taiwanese dollars. So basically 24 US dollars for unlimited internet, unlimited calls, unlimited texts, unlimited everything. And it's a pay as you go, you pay every month type of deal. I pay on the 27th, I think, of the month, and it goes from the 27th to the 27th. So sometimes it's 30 days, sometimes it's 31 days. And it's just unlimited everything. And it works. That's the big thing. And it works. Anywhere you're at, it pretty much works. There's one spot in my school I teach on Wednesday and Friday where I'm on like the 3rd floor of a building and I'm on an inside classroom. It's not one that's facing, like, it's not one by a window. And it doesn't work. What am I doing? I don't have re-rolls. I'm like, oh, what do I want to cake before I re-roll everything? Yeah, 800 Taiwanese dollars, so 24 US dollars. 800 US dollars would be crazy. That would be ridiculous. Look at this! This bomb also looks different. I think this bomb was redrawn. My apologies if you can hear me drinking my sparkling water, 10% juice. Mr. Boom Boom Boom. He looks so angry in that picture. Mr. Boom, why are you so angry, bro? Yeah, it's easy mode. Don't even have to move for this fight. Another spirit heart. Yeah, maybe Tears Up. I don't know. Tears Up, triple shot, something. Only good for Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Maybe good for that no more. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I have too much computer. I was having computer problems too, actually, this week. Thinking back on it. In my computer, I have 2 SSDs. Ow. And two 2TB hard drives. And then on my table, I have 2 extra 2TB hard drives that are not in the computer because they've had problems in the past and they're not reliable. So there's also no serial ATA plugs for them anymore. So they just sit on top of the desk, and at some point I was gonna clear them out and, you know, combine them all into 1 or 2 hard drives. Well, those 2TB hard drives have like big issues. They won't start up anymore. I have to turn off and on the computer 4 or 5 times before you can hear it. You can hear them spin up and click on. But sometimes they don't, and then it just sits there on the booting up screen, and it takes like 5 minutes. It finally boots up, and then they're just not in the device managers. They're not accessible. They're just not, you know, active. So I finally just said, screw it. And I bought a device. At the same time I bought the webcam. So they should be coming in the mail in the next 3 or 4 days. That, it's like a toaster for hard drives. I'm sure you know this type of device. They're not really rare or anything. You plug it into your USB 3 port, and then you pop a hard drive in, and it's hot swappable. And it looks like a toaster. You just put the hard drive in, push it down, and it, you know, it recognizes it, it boots up. This one has 3 slots. So it's a USB 3 you can plug in 3 hard drives into. So I'm pretty excited to get it. I'm hoping that it works pretty well. It was like $45, 45 US dollars. I'm hoping it solves all my problems. I'm hoping that I can get the data off those hard drives. One of them was my video drive. One of them was my music and backups, that kind of stuff. Computer impaired. Basically, the only thing you gotta know is that hopefully, fingers crossed, it fixes the problem. Maybe it's something to do with the serial ATA cables. I've never had that problem. The hard drives are maybe like 2.5 or 3 years old now. They were like first edition, Western Digital, 2TB. Oh, what do they call them? Green drives, I believe. Green. Yeah, they're recertified. 64 megabyte cache. Western Digital 20 EARX drives. So they're pretty old. Manufactured in 2011. So yeah, they're pretty old. Put it back down over there. They were going bad for a while. Windows threw like a big fit about it at some point. It was like, oh, hey bro, you might want to consider backing up your drive. It's causing problems. It's having issues writing data. And I was like, nah, don't worry about it, Windows. It's all cool. It's all good. Don't worry. And then finally, after like 3 months of that, you know what? Even if the data's gone on it, it's not a huge deal because I have like backups of everything. I have backups of my backups. They should last longer though. Yeah, you know, 3 years for a hard drive. Maybe it's okay. Let's just finish this off here. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out the Twitch channel where all the action is going on. If not, you know, if you don't want it, that's fine. Like, subscribe if you want. If not, that's cool too. Those of you on Twitch, stick around. Those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. Have a good one.